It's What a Weird Week for Friday, January 13th, 2023. Friday the 13th. Get lucky and stay lucky.
Hi, everybody, it's Weird.
This is like crazy being here. Like
Really weird tales.
Well, I got a great show for you today with some wonderful weird stuff.
Thank you for checking out the What a Weird Week podcast. If you're brand new to this situation, what we do is a Weird News of the Week top 10 countdown every Friday, and we put all the links to videos, photos, all of the stories on a show notes blog. And the easiest way to find that is click shownotes.page or the link in your podcast provider. Podcast provider, whatever they're called. Are you guys superstitious? Because I am sitting here on Friday the 13th, covered in garlic butter from head to toe, wearing my lucky rabbit feet pajamas. Not because it's Friday the 13th. That was just a coincidence. Anyways, let's jump into this countdown.
10.
Number 10 is another weird world record. Elon Musk's newest world record is for losing more money than anyone ever has. So not one of the world records that you would, aspire to maybe. It's a legit world record from the folks at Guinness World Records. Forbes magazine says Elon Musk has lost around $182 billion since November of 2021, shattering the old world record of most money lost by a person, which was around $58 billion and something. According to Forbes magazine, Elon's net worth went from $320 billion-ish. Now it's at $137 billion.
9.
By the way, Elon Musk, still the second richest person on the planet after getting in the Guinness Book of World Records for losing more money than anyone ever has. Elon Musk, still the second richest person on the planet.
9.
Number 9, mysterious sea creature caught on video in North Carolina.
Look at that.
That's from a video the folks at Chase and Tails Outdoors posted to their Facebook. That's a bait shop in Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. They posted this video on Facebook. Very clear video. It's not like fuzzy. And I don't think it's CGI. I'm no expert. I don't think it's a fake or a publicity stunt. It looks legit to me, but I think maybe it's a whale. Which also would be rare, I think, where it was filmed. But whale, sturgeon, I don't know. Or a good old-fashioned sea serpent. You can check the video if you want. We have a link in the show notes. I would like Discovery Channel to take a fraction of the budget that they spend on Shark Week and go with serpent. We need a serpent week. Sea serpents, you guys. The truth is out there. And it's wet.
8.
That's a free slogan. You can have that slogan, Discovery Channel. Make it happen.
8.
Most of the time, we talk about world records set by human beings. This one set by a pooch. A dog named Baloo is number 8 on our list, our weird top 10. Baloo set a skipping jump rope record of 32 successful jump ropes in 30 seconds. Standing on hind legs style jumps. Baloo's human partner was a fellow named Wolfgang, so I guess Wolfgang also deserves all right, you get a little bit of credit, human being, but mostly we'll focus on Baloo. Wolfgang, the human, has his name on a bunch of world records already with Pooch's. He's the dog trainer. If you want to see the video, and I know I'm shooting myself in the foot when I do this, because I will get 1/178th of a cent if you go through to the blog and click the video. But I'm telling you, picture a dog on 2 legs, skipping, and you got it. You've just made that in your mind palace. You do not have to click and watch the video.
7.
Number 7 is a bit sensitive. It's a PG-13, but it's educational. And it's for all of us. If you're amorous, if you own a vehicle, if you've ever been in a vehicle, if you are in the auto insurance industry. This is not my comfort zone, but here we go. A lady who contracted an STI, maybe you would call it an STD. We're talking about the same thing. After a night of passion in a vehicle, got a settlement with the guy's auto insurance company for $5.2 million. So they fooled around, they went parking, whatever you call it, and then the unfortunate business of the STI, and she sued the insurance company. Well, the Missouri Supreme Court has overturned that earlier ruling, but they're kicking it back to the lower court, so it's not thrown out or anything. The insurance company says that doesn't constitute normal use of a vehicle, which you may argue it does. You may agree with the insurance company. I'll leave that to you guys. It's not done yet. It's going back to the lower court, so it's a wait and see. Does this mean that someday we will have to pay more for auto insurance? This is a precedent, isn't it? Maybe they'll have optional, maybe you check a box if you're going to, do you plan on ever doing it in this car? Then check this box, pay more for your auto insurance. I don't know what's going to happen, you guys. Wait and see.
6,
I didn't mention the name of the insurance company either, but it's a big one. It's one you'd know. The Lizard is their spokesmodel. Have I said too much?
6,
Number 6 is Bacon solves 20,000-year-old mystery. Very inspirational story. A guy named Bacon, Ben Bacon, solved a mystery that was tens of thousands of years old. Ben Bacon's day job is not solving mysteries. It's also not a short order cook at a breakfast diner. That would be pretty good, Ben Bacon. I'm just saying. Furniture restorer, Ben Bacon, took a crack at the cave paintings mystery and he solved it. The mystery basically was, why did Ice Age people draw cave paintings? Was it just, to express themselves? Artistic, whatever. Ben noticed these dots in the cave paintings, and he thought maybe they were used to keep track of the stars, to use the paintings like a calendar. If you check the show notes blog, we do have one of these paintings. It's exactly how you would imagine a cave painting. It's some sort of creature, antelope or something, I don't know, with horns, right? And then in the sky, there are these dots. Ben noticed those, and a team of experts got in on his theory, and mystery solved. Those cave paintings were used to keep track of the lunar calendar to help cave people know when the best times to hunt were. It's kind of a neat story. 20,000-year-old mystery. Furniture restorer noticed, picked up on it, and now mystery solved.
5,
Number 5 headline, Cute Bunny is worst car thief in the world. Mechanics at a car place in Florida, they're doing an oil change. They hear this scratching noise. It's mysterious. They use their cell phone camera to see what's going on down there. And in the motor mount area, there was a bunny rabbit. And they proceeded to rescue that bunny rabbit. It's a wonderful video, uplifting, mostly because they rescue the bunny rabbit and you think, oh, is the bunny going to be okay? Oh, the bunny's okay. The bunny takes off around that shop, and the mechanics, it's like if you imagine Benny Hill music in the background, they are chasing that rabbit, diving for the rabbit, and the rabbit wins. You might want to see this video. I mean, we have it embedded on the show notes blog. The link is in the show notes, but I always say you don't have to click the blog because, to be fair, I'm making money off that. I'm making 1/19 of a halfpenny if you click and watch that video. But it's a cute video.
4,
Number 4, delicious world record. The bread for miles world record. Literally for miles. The students and staff of Universidad Vizcaya. I said that wrong. I know it. This university in the Mexican state of Baja California. Congratulations to the students and staff who set the world record for a very, very long loaf of Three Kings bread. 2.8 miles long. 5 tons of flour to make the world's longest bread line. 30,000 plastic dolls were used in that enormous loaf of bread. This is a tradition on Three Kings Day or Epiphany, a special recipe for this bread. And one of the traditions is a plastic doll goes in the bread as well. So if you want to learn more, if you want to get the recipe or learn more about Three Kings Day or Epiphany, we do have a link in the show notes, and we have a video of the delicious and very long loaf of bread.
3,
Another food world record. Listen, if you weren't hungry after the long loaf of bread, just hang on. The king of world records, David Rush, who has over 250 Guinness World Records, back in our podcast again with another one. He does this to promote STEM education, so science, technology, engineering, mathematics. He just set, this time he had to do it with a buddy. Hollywood Hannon is his buddy's name. He just set the world record for the farthest throw and catch of a sausage roll, catching it in his mouth like a pooch. So Hannon threw the sausage rolls for David Rush to catch in his mouth like a dog. He caught one at a distance of almost 84 feet, and that shatters the old world record. 84 feet, that's a good throw. I mean, yes, David Rush is the king of world records and deserves credit for another world record, but couldn't have gotten here without his buddy Hollywood Hannon literally feeding him those excellent sausage tosses. I'm not going to say sausage tosses anymore, you guys. Just if you were like, oh, I hope he doesn't say that again. Honorable mention. We're supposed to eat our Christmas tree. This got trending in my feed this past week. According to top chefs, we should be eating the tree instead of just throwing it away like a chump. This is one of those news items that got picked up and shared a lot. It's something that comes out after the holidays. Just, we'll get a little attention. We'll quote some Michelin star winning chefs saying you should eat your Christmas tree. Legit Michelin star winning chefs were quoted in the story as saying, eat your Christmas tree. If you have an organic tree, you might want to look into this if you're very hungry. If you're only peckish, I would say don't eat your tree. This headline is pretty fantastic, you guys. Direct from the Today Show. Direct quote. River of melted butter spills into Wisconsin canal after fire at dairy plant. The story says firefighters on the scene were up to their knees in melted butter trying to get up the steps of the dairy. They describe a molten river of butter flowing into the Portage Canal. No cheese was involved in the dairy meltdown incident. They believe the fire started in a butter storage area. And that is, good night, Irene. That's gonna melt some butter. Firefighters had to deal with all the slippy, slidey melted butter, and people in the neighborhood reported smelling delicious butter. No injuries reported. Next day, there were big hunks of butter floating in that canal. We have a link to the video. The hazmat team is out there. Oh, my gosh. Remember, anytime we talk about videos and stuff, pictures, if you click the show notes or remember shownotes.page, you can get to where everything is. Okay, I wanted to end on a happy, uplifting story. Number one headline is Miracle Plankton will save us all from disease. And future generations, you're going to live forever. Oh, I should say citation needed on most of that. Researchers have discovered something new in the water, and it's something that might not even kill us, you guys. Maybe I'm pessimistic, but usually when they discover something new in the water, I'm guessing it's dangerous. This one, no. It's a kind of freshwater plankton that has an appetite for viruses. It eats the bad stuff, you guys. That was unexpected for me. I thought it was going to be, I started reading the headline, they discovered this new plankton, and guess what it does? And I'm thinking, oh, it eats feet. It's a foot-eating plankton. But no, it's not, you guys. As you read the story, and I encourage you to do that if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of it, I thought how it would shake down is one day we'd go to plankton hospitals all full of viruses, and they would put us in the plankton ward for a few days, and then we would leave virus-free. That's what I imagined with this new plankton, but not even close, you guys. Not even close. Still, it seems like good news, doesn't it, you guys? Plankton discovery, it eats viruses, doesn't eat feet. I'm taking that as a win, and we ended on good news. Thank you very much for checking out the What a Weird Week podcast, for telling a friend, telling strangers or enemies even. Might be a way to, make more enemies. Tell them about What a Weird Week, a podcast that is a top 10 countdown of the weird news stories of the week. And then, if they're your enemy, maybe push them down and run away. No, wait, maybe don't do that. Let's avoid confrontations, eh, you guys?